All right. All right. So they brought you, once again, they brought you the hits Midas Touch. Y'all make some noise for that. They brought you the songs Emergency. They brought you songs like Slow.
They brought stuff you named
Not quite. Not quite.
All right, so before I forget, I want to bring this band member right here to the stage, front and center. Hey, Dr. Harvey Sloan, this gentleman was a patient at Park Duval 55 years ago. That's Dr. Sloan right there.
All right, without further ado, y'all start making some noise, start clapping your hands. They brought you songs like Wet My Whistle, Slow Jam, Electricity, No Parking on the Dance Floor. Y'all keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping. Make some noise for Midnight Star.
We gonna rock this sucker tonight. Get your hands together real funky like this, y'all. Come on. Woo! All right, listen.
All right. All right. Wow. I am overwhelmed, to say the least. You know, I'm shocked at the acknowledgement and the praise. The video from the staff and Mr. Bruce, you know, so thank you. Thank you. I never take that lightly because, you know, I was told years ago, and I still laugh at Mr. Ryan Urban, one of my first bosses. He said, "You'll never expect to get praise or accolades for the work that you do." So we got some serious things to discuss tonight, and so, you know, I'm gonna get us down the road because Midnight Star probably is ready to dance, ready to sing. I'm pretty sure we got the mics queued up. You know, a disciplined man keeps moving forward when no one is watching. Because his standard isn't set by praise. It's set by purpose. In Proverbs 3:5, in all thy ways acknowledge God, and he shall direct thy path. And he's directed my path. But I say, what a star-studded night, right? Everybody in this room is a star. Everybody is beautiful. Everybody is graveyard ready. Don't die. That's right. Hey, instead of casket ready, graveyard ready. Special thanks to the dignitaries. Special thanks to the sponsors. I want to thank my board. Can you please stand up? Good man. And special thanks to my board chair. Special thanks to my staff, my committee. Can you please stand up? All right. And where's Miss Yvette Hudson in? All right, when you see him with the red dress on, all right, please give her a shout out. She did wonderful helping me coordinate this and our team. So it's a lot of work. And then I want to give a special thanks to my wife. Can you please stand up? Now, you said, hey, I'm a hard driver even at home, right? I don't take that lightly. I expect excellence in everything. And then, you know, I'll be remiss. Where's my sister at? Sister Swannie Jett and her husband Ali. Just give her a round of applause. She came from Chicago. And then if you haven't met this beautiful young lady and man, my mom, Diane, and Matthew, please stand up. Mama, so, for all of you that's new to Park of All, you've heard the history. You know, it was started in '68 during the Civil Rights Movement by civil rights leaders who marched for access to health care. Park Duval Community Health Center was the first, not just in the city, in the state, and one of the very first in the nation to be created. Its first CEO, which you have met, is Dr. Harvey Sloan, who eventually became mayor. And he has a book out too that talks about his journey. Park Duval established the first ambulance service in the city because African Americans couldn't be transported to the ER. And Dr. Harvey Sloan is still fighting to this day. He called me a couple of weeks ago. Yvette Hudson called me 10 times and said that Dr. Sloan wants to talk to you. He's getting a rally together to fight for Medicaid and the fight for the other custody happening by administration. And I said, well, I gotta be there, right? And so I showed up at 9:30 to give a speech. He's still fighting to this day. I hope I have the power and the will to fight for another 30, 40 years. That's really remarkable. So tonight's theme is lights, camera, and compassion. I still believe that healthcare is a human right. Park the Ball continues to expand on that belief of social justice and human rights, which is the premise of our existence. It was supposed to be more than healthcare, but a beacon of hope. Today, Park the Ball is at 5 sites, and we will expand to 6 in the West End School in September. We will open an immediate care center next month as well. Finally, in October, we plan to open a state-of-the-art indoor farmers market, born from a concept, in my brain of course, deeply rooted in our community's need for healthy, sustainable, sourced, fresh food. The farmers market will feature a demonstration kitchen, fresh from the land and farm-to-table produce, as well as a food pantry in partnership with Dedicare. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. In 2024, we saw 14,000 patients. We had 3 face-to-face interactions with 42,000 patients last year. That number includes dental, adult medical, pediatrics, women's health, and mental health. We serve people in rural communities and urban areas from Eminence to Louisville. And 11,000 of our patients are below the poverty line. We provide 67,000. And also, we are I would laugh. So we got to do it. And last but not least, how about CEO Live Talks with Dr. Jett? Let's keep up those 7 televisions. Now, it wasn't me, it was people telling interesting stories about the work that they do in the community, right? And constantly highlighting that and putting that to the forefront. We have people doing the work in the community, and we need to support them. If you haven't seen the show, it's on Wave 3 at noon on Saturdays. Now, before I end on this farmer's market, I'm gonna go to something else, but I want to close on the farmer's market part. As for the farmer's market, our patients will receive a 20% discount on food through a concept that I come up with, food is medicine, which will treat food the same way as we treat blood pressure medicine. We will prescribe food to our patients who navigate chronic diseases. We understand how our patients have been pressing needs in a economy that sees them making decisions between food and medicine. We want to eliminate cost as a barrier to health. We want to do this and bring it to them for free if possible, but we need your help. We can help create space to demonstrate, nurture, grow organic love. That's what Park the Ball Farmers Market can do. It is something that is a tangible symbol, a lasting legacy of change, a demonstration, a movement, a place to nurture and literally grow love, not hate, from soil to water with the intention and the care of people that it will sustain, so that it can sustain us as a community. Recognizing that our health and wellness is tied to that of our neighbor and deciding to give aid when the neighbor is in need, that's what justice looks like, right? That is community, that is caring, that is compassion, that is part of all. And despite the current environment, I'm fighting to improve the community, not just healthcare. That's just one part of it. Community centers were established to do a lot more, right? Social injustice anywhere is a threat to social justice everywhere. That means I have to be more than a CEO. I've had to morph into becoming a champion of the people. The people's champion, because my focus is on amplifying your voice, the community voice, and being an advocate for our community that was made vulnerable and left behind by the very people charged with ensuring its viability. See, I started this mission as a health commissioner, and I was taught that how to lens and a voice for the people, and use your platform to magnify the voices of the people, a human rights leader. And from a young age, I was taught by my mom to work hard. And so many nights, she saw me just drawing, doing art, painting till 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning. Got up the next day, 6 o'clock in the morning, went to school. That drive still fuels me today. Why? Because we're at a precipice of an internal war. Where's the love? Where's the love for our fellow citizens? We are in a fight for our livelihood. Our world is predicated on the ramifications of capitalism and greed, which is a synonym. Or is it? In 2020, I stood up to the Trump administration during COVID-19. They wanted nobody to wear masks. They said asymptomatic people did not need to wear masks. I knew that was false. So I passed the first mask mandate in Brookline, Massachusetts. I stood up to the local government that wanted to destroy a smoking ban in Bullitt County. I provided H1N1 vaccines to citizens when other communities were holding the vaccine. I did not want one person to die on my watch. One person did die in Louisville, but not in Bullitt County. I went to Africa to fight against Ebola to ensure it didn't reach our shores. Now, okay, I admit that I might have been a little senile. But collectively, we stood up to society for our well-being. So I'm asking you because I'm unapologetically standing up for our people now. So you can hate me now, but I can't stop now. I won't stop.
Okay.
Right? It's time to discontinue hiding in the shadows and dissipating on the sidelines. How long will we as a nation ignore Medicaid cuts? Right? To 30% of Medicaid recipients and 47% are children. Right? There are threats to Social Security. Hell, I want my Social Security. I put a lot of money in there. You can send me a damn check. Right? Diversity, equity, and inclusion is disappearing from a society that needs diversity. Make that make sense. Right? We can't make America great again without diversity of this people. The last time I checked, I ain't picking no strawberries or oranges on the farm. Hello, ring ring, I got red bottoms on. Come on now. Right. There are people from other countries doing the labor. Let's keep it real. How can we ignore the past as though there are no consequences of our previous actions in this society? Check this out. You and I know slavery did occur. Lynchings did occur. People were buried in unmarked graves, and to this day, their land still grieves for them. Over 400 massacres did occur. The Great Plague did occur. Polio scared the hell out of Senator McConnell's family. Hello, wait. Vaccines did save people from polio, measles, and numerous other diseases. Yet today, anti-intellectualism, anti-intellectualism, right, threatens to return to the days of rampant disease spread and scarce vaccine supply. Now, I don't know about you, but somebody that's anti-intelligent, something's wrong, right? Ain't nothing divine about that. There is nothing divine about that, right? Losing a kid due to refusal to get a vaccine, that is stupidity, right? The same stupidity that led somebody to drink that hydrochloroquine and died because they was listening to the president. Hello. That happened during COVID. Oh, did I say that? You can hate me now, right? But I won't stop. I can't stop. Somebody got to tell the truth, right? It will set you free. And already knowing somebody talking about, we're going to put up Confederate flags and statues again. We're going to rebuild that legacy. I thought we didn't won the war. I am so confused in America. Man, let me repeat, did we win? Man, and I thought we trashed Jim Crow. I ain't going to the all-white bathroom, I'm sorry. Right? I ain't going to all black bathroom, you better just say bathroom. I'm just saying. Somebody has to create a path for our future generations. And we are the somebodies that the world is waiting on, right? It can happen here in Kentucky. It can happen here in Louisville, right? We've had some of the greatest people come out of Louisville, Kentucky. Hello, right? We can't all spend our time traveling. I mean, I like to travel. We can't all do it, right? While people are suffering and walking through carnage. We are at a precipice of a collapse as a society. Now, I'm gonna take it back. Y'all might have heard of this person. Like, on April the 3rd, they gave a great speech, right? 1968. Check this out. This is the next one. I know, strangely enough, I would turn to the Almighty and say, if you allow me to live a few more years in the second half of the 20th century, I will be happy. Now that's a strange statement to me, because the world is all messed up, right? The nation is sick. Trouble is in the land. Confusion all around. That's a strange statement. But I know that only when it's dark enough, you can see the stars. And I see God working in the period of the 20th century in a way men, in some way, are responding to something happening in the world. The masses of people are rising. And wherever they are assembled today, whether they are in Johannesburg, South Africa, Nairobi, Kenya, Accra, Ghana, New York City, Georgia, Jackson, Mississippi, or Memphis, Tennessee, this cry is always the same. We want to be free. Now, I couldn't have wrote that speech. That was Martin Luther King. And on April the 4th, when he died, I was in her belly. She was going to prom, dancing, right? So you see, how can I have this same debate, argument, call to action, demonstration from back in April the 3rd, 1968 in Memphis, Tennessee? Hello, the world is messed up. And we have a problem, right? So my mom couldn't imagine in 1968 that I'd be giving this speech. She was just hoping to get her to get me out of the building. Right? But you see, there's so much that has been accomplished, and yet there's so much that has not been in its 57 years since. And I'm not even close to the mountaintop. I'm still coming. We are at a precipice of the divisiveness of committing suicide from within. So you can hate me now, but I'm injecting the world with love. as Dr. King would. When the Chinese dictator says all great regimes must fall, I'm sure somebody caught that in. It's us. So I have a call to action for us to remediate the internal problems and eliminate their divisiveness. We are not Russia. We are not China. We're supposed to care about human rights, civil rights, hell, common sense rights for the people. Will the Spartan 300 stand up with me? Are you with me? Will the Shaka Zulu warriors stand up with me? We need you. Everybody has goals and dreams. I'm sure I'm putting some pressure on. I'm so sorry. Right? I get it, you got ambition. But I challenge you tonight to have a purpose to help reclaim, reshape, and help others. Many of you are in the room, you're fighting with me. For some of you in the room that might be scared to fight, I kindly ask you, please step aside. Right? I'm so sorry. You can hate me now, I ain't gonna stop. Right? You could become mad. You need to be mad. There's injustice happening to millions of people. People are losing their jobs for the sake, $21,000 by the way, for the sake of political ambition and retribution. I am so sorry, but an injustice to one of us is an injustice to all of us. The scripture tells us about being of community and helping people. Can we really afford to send in the National Guard to remove the homeless with no homes? Can we really afford to remove regulations by the EPA for air pollution in Louisville when people still are having respiratory illnesses and are affected disproportionately? Can we really ignore gun violence, taking the life of a mom, walking her kid to the bus stop? Can we really afford to ignore race when racism still exists and big groups march with masks on in Louisville and other places, hiding behind masks? Not the mask to save lives, the mask to hide their identity. Don't be scared. Show us who you are. I want to see you. Can we really afford the bug? Oh, y'all know what the bug is. That's the big ugly bill. Can we really afford the big ugly bill? No. Knowing it will only serve to perpetrate intergenerational poverty and disenfranchisement among historically marginalized populations. Now, are we talking logic here or gibberish of a child? Oh, my bad. My 6-year-old daughter command greater linguistic vernacular than I hear in the media today. It's time to stand up and fight. It's time to march and protect. It's time to wake up and quit being bamboozled, hoodwinked, and led astray. The time is now, right? We need to be marching and protesting against the injustice that we see. We can't hide anymore. They done found out all the game. We need to stop this madness before there's no longer a future to fight for. It's time to begin to stand up for the hate and not allow it to seep in. What is your legacy? What are you going to dedicate your life to? Me, my life, my mission is to dedicate to something that will outlast me. Thank you, and may God bless you.
Just say yeah, 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 yeah. Dig this. Somebody say, oh, 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 come on, y'all. Curious, how say your love with the original Melvin Jett-Frazier. Thank you.